Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this awesome HP computer. Now, believe it or not, this was actually one of the inspirations that the computers that I use. Believe it or not, this is the actual reason why I have decided to make this. This is actually an inspiration. This is not a pixel art, this is actually a statue. Or I should say, the HP computer itself, I should say. Anyway, this will probably be one of the most awesomest Minecraft creations that I have made so far. Those items back there are not created by me, except for that little house back there, which is what I live in. This awesome, cool world. Okay. Anyway, so I will be starting to make some real-life things now, believe it or not, because of how awesome some of Minecraft banners and pixarts have done. So that's in response to that. Anyway, so before we actually get started on this video, right? I don't think there's going to be any links provided down below. I don't think, but we'll have to see. Alright? Alright, anyway. That is enough talking. Let's actually get this through with. This is actually quite a big build here. If I could say it's like a medium-sized build. Anyway, so here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some black wool, some gray wool, some light gray wool, and some signs. Now, the reason I put down these signs is like to represent what's on these black keys over here. If you guys can see, Control, Windows, all the layers, etc. I know it's gonna be a little bit complicated, but trust me, once you get done, you'll actually understand it. So once you got all this materials, and once you figured out you want to make it, I'll be making it right here. You're going to want to start off by doing 15, that's right guys, 15 gray wool coming towards you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. We then want to go right by 20. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, like that. We essentially want to do is that we just want to make a big rectangle. So, take the other side and just like make it equal here. And then what you can do is just like connect it, right? Like this, if you guys can see, right? Well, there's another thing that we must do. So, right here, after you start at the corner, go in by 1, then the next 2 blocks, you want to destroy those and replace it with black wool. Right? If you can understand what I'm doing. This is what you want to have. That's actually the basis of the computer. Now, what you want to do now is that you just want to go ahead and like, alright, give me 1 second. We now want, starting from this gray wool right here, that I'm pinpointing, we then want to go ahead and go right from this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the gray wool. Then take out your light gray wool, and you want to do 5 gray wool, or excuse me, light gray wool. Then do a black wool, then do 5 extra. Let me make sure that's 5. Right. Then we could just fill in the rest of the row. Alright, so to essential, this is very similar to what we need to have. It's actually not 5, it's actually supposed to be 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can just take this and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so here's what you want to do. You wanted to go right from this block by 3, then do this is with the gray wool. Then do 5 light gray, then 1 black, then 5 gray. Light gray. fill in the row, rest of it with gray. Alright, for the next row, we want to do pretty much the same thing, except we do not want to have this involved. So, here's how we want to do this. We want to do 4 extra layers of light gray, very similar to what I'm about to show you. This is in between the gray walls. So, if you can tell what I'm doing. Okay. Then we could just essentially fill in up to here. Then we can do an extra row, right? And then we're going to work on our keyboard, which is essentially made out of science and black wool, you guessed. It's not the most basic. It's probably one of the not most awesome ideas I could do. But to be very honest with you, yep, you can just like do this and just like sign down like very similar like this. That'll be a lot better, to be very honest with you. But unfortunately, Minecraft does not do that. I'm very sorry. There's people. Right, so that's the unfortunate part. So then we could just like add an extra row of like right directly above your mouse pad, what let's call it. But I do have a mouse, just saying. So I don't need to use this mouse pad over here. And then essentially this black wool is supposed to be like the dividing spot. Yeah, like the dividing spot. But here's some other ideas what you could do. You could just simply do this here. Like that. You could do something very similar like that. It's really up to you. But I think this is like the best design so far. And then we need to, before we actually start working on the keyboard, you could just then put a row of gray inside from this little area right here. Right? Then we could just fill in the rest of the little gap with black. So what you want to do for the keyboard is that you just want to literally press most of the buttons on your guys' keyboard if you're playing on PC. Alright. Some of them you might have to type it in. I know there's some vertical lines I cannot do on Minecraft by typing in from my PC. So yeah, you might have to figure that out. But some are very similar like that. So you want to have something that should look like this. This black part is your keyboard, essentially. Once you've done that taken care of, we now want to start working on our screen for the actual computer itself, like where the awesome stuff comes in. So you want to, first of all, go to these 2 black walls at the very front, or I should say very back of... How did the cows even get up here? Yeah, scary, 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 stupid, scary. Thank you. I was trying to say scary, guys. If I do want to make that correction. Anyway, so what you want to do with these 2 back black walls, you want to do an outwards diagonal towards the back, like this. Alright, we then want to run a layer of gray along that. So we essentially want to have something that should look very similar like this. That's what you want. We then want to run a layer of black wool directly over this. We want to go on top of these blocks here by 14. These outer ones. One here and the other one way back there. So you want to go on top by 14. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like that. And for the other side, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like that. Then we can just connect the two outer parts together. And then what we can do is we actually need to make the logo. Alright. Now you can actually put the logo wherever you want. It just needs to be mostly in the center. So here's what I want you guys to do first. Fill in the screen with gray wool. I wish we could do it black, but that's just going to match the contour of this part down here. And I will probably confuse myself right there. Sometimes I do that. Alright, so we just want to fill that in, alright? Quick. That's what you guys want to do. This is probably one of the more complicated versions of some tutorials. This is actually pretty complicated to do because it took me a little bit to actually figure out how to get the computer's dimensions correct. Actually, it took me a little bit to do this. So you just want to fill this in with your gray wool, and then we'll describe it from there. Right? So. Alright, so. Anyway, so. But yeah, after we actually take care of the logo, we actually need to fill in the back, right? Which, to be very honest with you, I'm not sure if we'll exactly get to this, get to that, but we just need to take care of some of our necessities. Alright, so you want to have something that should look like this. That's perfect. What you want to do here is that you want to take out your white wool and destroy like, make like a little design, like 1, 2, 3 here, then, you got the idea, So you want to make a design very similar like this, but it needs to be bigger. So we want to make it at least like a 4x4, but in a circle more like fashion. So here's how I want to do this. Do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3. So some very similar like this. Well, it's definitely good. But, yeah, just like place it wherever you want. Alright. We just essentially want to destroy the middle of this little area. Right? We then want to go around the insides of your little logo, a little logo frame. You want to do that with your white wool. Then take out your light gray wool, and then you want to essentially make your H and your P. This is an HP computer, so that definitely needs that. Alright, so we may have to destroy a road here. And you also want to leave a gap of 1, so I'll just essentially make the P design first. That's how I like to do that. Then I can just make that. Yeah, that is exactly what I want. So, and then we could just make that. So, I actually need to fill this in with white. So I do guess that it should look very similar, like this. You guys can tell. That's pretty much about what I'm going to show you guys how to build this computer here. Is I just pretty much ran out of time. Anyway, hopefully you like this tutorial, and well, I'll have to do a part 2. I'll be right. Hey, what's alright, now this is what I have just recently got done. I've just recently made this thing look a little bit better. Now, to be really honest with you, is not really exactly in the middle. Now that's alright though, because we at least started our effort. What I've also done is I have also filled in the back. I just need to do that. I've also have filled in the back of this computer with the HP logo. That's actually pretty cool, because honestly, that is what I really love doing here. So yeah, that is all I've got here today. That is your HP computer, or I should say laptop, 100% fully completed. Now I know, this is probably one of my first tutorials on how to build something other than pixel art or banners, which is actually very cool. Now, if you want to, you can make this like, you don't have to have all those sounds like it did on the original one. That just looks as stupid. Honestly, it makes it look stupid, so please don't try to use sounds. Alright? Like I said, do not use sounds. However, if you do want to, you can raise each one of these keyboards up, and you can put, like, for example, let's just say we're going to use this one. You can place a black wall and have some random thing like this. It's actually a great idea. Although, this is all good here. So, that is your HP laptop, like I said, 100% fully completed. Right? Now, before I actually end this video, please do remember, so, here's what's going to be featured in the links provided down below. What will be featured in the links provided down below, I've actually changed my mind, is the Pixel Art, Baseball Pixel Art playlist that I've been making ever since the 16th of September, which is approximately almost a month ago. But don't worry, this ain't the only video I'll be posting this Friday. Alright, so, alright, yeah. Also, please do remember to give this video a like, and let me know in the comment section down below what other real life thing I should create next for you guys. Remember, there is lots of ideas out there, right? Just so you know. Also, ask me a question in the comments down below. What Q&A I should ask me a question in the comments. As well. Yeah, someone of it. Yeah. So, just like I said, ask me a question in the comments, and I'll answer it in the Q&A. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time in another awesome YouTube Minecraft tutorial. Take care.